North Devon, known for its beauty and wonderful, awe-inspiring coastline, along with its rolling hills and valleys. This, though, presented many problems in the second half of the 19th century for a mode of transport which was fast becoming commonplace elsewhere. With the advent of the railways and the increase in travel and tourism, it meant that places such as Linton and Lynmouth, with its challenging terrain, would be difficult to reach with standard gauge trains. Thus, it seems, leaving them to just horse-drawn transport. However, George Newnes, a wealthy benefactor of Linton, thought that the same type of railway used at Festiniog in North Wales would be ideal for this. So, 1895 saw the start of the building of the Linton and Barnstaple Railway. Quickly it turned out to be running over budget and taking longer than first thought to build, with the line not opening until 1898. The line ran for 19 miles, stopping at various places along the way and connected with the mainline service at Barnstaple. The L&B was also referred to as the Toy Railway, being basically the same height and width as that at Festiniog in North Wales. But no mainline train could hope to traverse the difficult terrain these toy trains were able to, with the steep gradients and many tight bends. Inevitably, changes in transport came and made the railway uneconomic to run. By Monday the 30th of September 1935 saw the line finally closed. On that day, over 300 people wanted to be among the last to ride the line, with crowds waving the train on. The next day, a wreath on which was written, "To Barnstaple and Linton Railway, with regret and sorrow, from a constant user and admirer. Perchance it is not dead, but sleepeth." Nothing then was seen to be left but here and there along its narrow, winding way, empty buildings and a ghostly, empty imprint where once toy trains provided a lifeline to those that lived along its length. Some would say that it was inevitable that a group of steam enthusiasts would meet to see if the line could be reopened. So it was that the inevitable happened. They met for the first time in 1979, little realising the huge task that they were undertaking. These pioneers laid the foundation for what we see today. But to reopen the Linton to Barnstaple Railway was going to be far from easy, with many setbacks, plus the great expense involved, along with what looked like insurmountable problems and difficulties. After many years of what may have seemed little action to the casual observer, the narrow gauge train ran for the first time on the old Linton to Barnstaple track. After 24 years of hard work, a train, albeit a diesel, would once more run for 600 yards of track. A small but very important step. Today, that tentative opening in May 2003 with a diesel train has grown to be operated by a true narrow-gauge steam-powered loco on over a mile of track. The type that is at home on those tight and twisting bends, the steep gradients and all those fantastic views of the rolling countryside. The steam also floating from the hard-working, chugging loco down and around the carriages. Isaac, a beautifully restored narrow-gauge train, now pulls daily the carriages on the newly restored L&B line. Let's hear more about Isaac from Andy, who is today working on the train.
Why is it called Isaac?
The gentleman that owns it, it was his great uncle's name.
Oh, right. And has it been, when was it done up like that? Because it's in very good
3 years ago.
Sorry?
3 years ago, I think.
Because it's in very good condition, isn't it?
Yeah, it was up at. It was a pair of them went up to the Welsh Highland Heritage
Yes.
line, and Geller is his sister engine. Geller got done up, and this one was stripped down into its components.
Yeah.
And never worked on. The gentleman that owns it lives fairly close to that area. Wanted to buy a loco, and through some contacts that he has with friends up there, bought this one. And after throwing an extortionate amount of money in its direction,
Yeah.
this is the result.
With ever-increasing visitor figures, both at Woody Bay Station and Cheltenham, there are high hopes that, perchance, it awakens.